not the only one. I've had too much caffeine. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm gonna show you how to step up your eye game and glue on some lashes, okay? I know I've showed you guys like my magnetic lashes before, but I also like to use just good old glue on too. So it really just depends on the day, but I have really been liking these Mega Volume from Ardell. I find them at Sally's Beauty Supply store, and as you can see, I already have the pair that I'm going to use today. I already have those out. These are very dramatic. Obviously, you can get more natural lashes. I do have these that I use as well when I'm trying to go a little bit more on the natural side, but y'all know I'm extra, so I don't go too natural with anything with my makeup. The second pair that I showed you, these ones right here, these are the Wispies from Ardell. I have really been liking using the Duo Lash Glue here, okay? But I like to use the darker one, so it's gray in color. I'll kind of show you here so you can see. It's gray in color, but it dries black, so it's really, really nice because when you do your black eyeliner and then you glue this on there, it's like you can't see any of like the clear glue, anything like that. It dries and it matches your eyeliner, which is really nice. So that's why I'm such a huge fan of doing it that way. Anymore, just because I have done this a lot. I've glued my lashes on a lot, and so the more you do something, the more you're gonna get used to it and it's gonna feel familiar to you. But when you're first doing it, like when I first started trying to glue lashes on, I'm like, huh? So just know you're not alone if you're like you can't hold your hand still, your eyes like shaking, like trust me, you'll get more used to it. The more you do it, the better you'll get, I promise. Because I used to be terrible. It would be glued on my eyelid, okay? Anyways, make sure you have a pair of tweezers. You can use either the ones that come in, some falsies that you will buy, they will have like little plastic tweezers in them. I personally prefer a nice like metal pair, but then I will grip the lash like this. And nowadays, like I was saying, because I've been doing this quite a while, I will just take this and directly put it right on the lash. But when I first started out, I found this to be helpful as far as like tips and tricks, okay? I would put a little dot on my hand here, okay? You don't need a ton. You really don't need a ton, because the more glue you put on the lash, the longer you have to wait for it to set up and dry a little bit before you put it on. You can just use a regular Q-tip. I do have these Q-tips right here. It's flat on one side like this, and then on the other side, it's pointy. These are really, really handy for like cleaning up makeup, like anything like that. But you can use either side. I'll probably just use the rounded side here, and I will just I'll get like this much on the tip of it here, okay? I like to grab onto the lash with the tweezers, just like this, okay? And I hold it by the outer edge here. Then I will take the glue and I will just kind of run it right along the band of it. Okay, so then that way, you can see there's glue all along that band, that gray strip of glue, okay? Okay, so once you get that glue on there, like I said, the thinner the line, see I'm shaking holding it, see you're not the only one, you're not the only one. So you get that thin line on there and you let it dry just a little bit. That's why I'm not like putting it directly on my eye. I'm letting that set up just a little bit, because if you put it on when the glue is still really, really wet, then it's not gonna stick and you're gonna have that end that keeps popping up. You know what I'm talking about if you've tried to glue lashes on, you know. But what I will do before I put it on, I like to kind of like work the lash back and forth like this, and that kind of makes it more pliable and workable, and you can shape it to your eye a little bit better, okay? So then I start on the outer corner. Keep in mind, I did have to trim these a little bit, depending like how you want the lashes to look is going to depend on which end you will trim. I try to leave the shorter ones alone there, because if you start trimming the shorter ones, then when the lash starts, it just starts way too long. So I usually trim off of the longer side. I will start and I will put it right on the outer part like that, and then it's sticking up, okay? Then you grab this end and you just kind of pull it over. You make sure it's sitting on top of the lashes, and you want to try to get it as close to the lash line as possible, because the closer to the lash line it is, the more real it looks. I mean, we know these ain't real, I know, but the more real it looks, okay? And so then I will go along with my finger and I just make sure that I can feel the band of the lash touching my eyelid. So that way I know that it's not just sticking to my eyelashes, because you'll go and rip some lashes off doing that. Make sure when you are taking these off that you use a makeup remover and you just kind of take a Q-tip and rub it along there, so that way when you pull it off, you're not like ripping your eyelashes out, okay? But as you can see, this just, it takes your eye makeup game to the next level, because obviously like this still looks nice, but having that little extra something on there is just really nice. So here I'll kind of give you a clear shot before and after. And then you just want to make sure that that inner corner is pressed down. Typically what I find is like the corners, the inner corner, sometimes the outer corner, those are the areas that are gonna kind of give you fits about lifting. So that's why I say to make sure that the glue is set up before you put it on there. Obviously if it's too dry, it won't hold on and it will keep popping off. So it's really about timing and just kind of learning a little bit about the glue that you're working with. Okay, so then same thing with the other one. I just will work back and forth, make sure it's nice and pliable before I start trying to actually like put it on. And then I will just go ahead and show you. So if you are a little bit more experienced with putting lashes on, I'll just go ahead and show you how I do it directly from the tube here. So I just will take this and I kind of start towards the middle so I don't get like a huge glob. And I just gently squeeze it. And I will just kind of rub this just like that. And that's just how I do it directly from the tube, okay? Like I said, it's just a little bit quicker now, like these days. Okay, so then you let that set up just a little bit. I typically will let it sit about like 30 seconds, or, you know, if I'm trying to speed things up, you can blow on it a little bit, try to get it to, you know, set up a little bit quicker. Typically about 30 seconds. There you can kind of see the glue is starting to set up. It's starting to get a little bit darker. And again, starting from the outside, getting that in place. Again, that's sticking up over here. So then I will grab the inner corner, pull it all the way across my lash line there, stick it right on that inner corner, and then you can kind of take your tweezers as well and go along the lash line. If you don't want to like use your finger to press it on or anything, you can use your tweezers as well. I just feel like I kind of grab like, I don't directly grab the lash, I'm just literally like touching the ends to make sure that it's pressing against my eyelid. Okay, so there you have it. There's how you glue on fake lashes. And again, you don't have to go this dramatic. I'm extra and I like the dramatic lashes. So there are millions of different kinds of lashes, all sorts of different things. So definitely just do some research, try some out, see which ones you like, find the glue you like. All of those things play in, and then just making sure that the lash is trimmed to fit your eye as opposed to like trying to make the lash fit, you know what I mean? Because if you try to make too long of a lash fit, it will keep lifting, it will poke the inner part of your eye, like it's not comfortable. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully it was helpful. Let me know down in the comments, drop comments if this was helpful, if you learned tips that you didn't know before. Otherwise, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day or evening. Don't forget to click that subscribe button before you leave, and I will see you all next time. Bye guys!